Good morning. These are the trade idea for this week. So my first pair will be USD CHF, second gold, third Euro USD, AED USD, Euro CAD, Euro NZD, and GBP CHF. So let's start from the USD CHF. So this is USD CHF, and we will be doing top-down analysis from the weekly time frame down to the lower time frames. So as you can see, USD the weekly time frame is bearish. The daily time frame is bullish. You can see. And how do we know the daily is bullish? Let's start from here. You can see this is a higher high, this is a higher low, this is a higher high, this is a lower low. Once we break this low, here it becomes a lower low. This is a lower high right here, lower low. Now we broke above it as higher high. This is a higher low. Coming back here for us to push this market to the upside for USHF, and the daily is what? Bullish. So the 4 hour is also bullish. And if you can see, whenever market is at this point right here, you can see whenever this point is used, the resistance point, support, the market have used it in many places, the resistance, and it's coming back here as a support point right here. It's coming back to act as a support right there. So I'll be looking for a candlestick confirmation. I'll be entering the trade on the 2 hours time frame only if I have a confirmation, a clear confirmation, that's a bullish candlestick or something like this, like a morning star formation candlestick, something like this, for me to take the buy on USD So that's all about it for USD Let's check the next pair. That's XAU USD. That's on good. You can see I'm making video. You know, sir, they make video. They call Sonny. You see, I now answer you.
How did you not see they make video?
He's hearing my voice now, and he's feeling like as if he not hear me. See, shouting Sonny. So this is XAU USD. This is good. We can see on gold here. We were bullish and now we are bearish on gold. This is higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. This is a double top pattern here, and then we shifted straight to lower low, lower high, lower low. I'm very tense on that. So this is a lower low like that, as you can see. So we are expecting to sell good, and if you look at the weekly time frame of good, you can see the daily is bearish, the weekly is also bearish. So we have two time frame in sync, and on the 4 hours I missed this trade last week, this short sell on this gold last week. I missed this sell on gold last week, but it's fine, it's gone already. So for us to take this trade now, we use the daily time frame because I'm not seeing more of a clear structure point right here on gold, but I will just still watch the market. So as you can see right here, this point the market have used it. You can see the market whenever I get here, it go up, get to this point it goes up, get to this point it goes up. Now it's at this structure point right here. So I will mark this as my support point right here. So the only way I'll be looking to sell gold is if this market can, if gold can bring a bearish candlestick under and close below, yes, we are going to the downside for gold. And also you can see the 4 hours is also bearish. So let's check the 2 hours time frame. So as you can see on the 2 hours time frame here, you can see the structure points that gold has been in there. And see there's a very clear structure point that God has been using right there. So you can see right here, you can see on the 2 hours gold is bullish. You can see this is a lower low, lower high, lower low, and then this is a higher high right here, higher low. You understand? So once the daily is weekly is bearish, daily bearish, 4 hour bearish, and the 2 hour is bullish, which one will you follow? When you have 3 time frame in sync and one is going the opposite way, which one will you follow? You will move with the 3 because the they have confirmed to us that yes, we are supposed to go low. That's it for good guys. So I'll be setting my short position right here on good, but I'm not going to do anything until I see a clear confirmation to take the trade on good right there. So how do I know my take profit points? I will come back to the previous trade right here. You can see this point right here is very well respected on the lower time frame. So this is the point where I use to take a trade, and you can see exactly that's where um my take profit point is just like goosebump. So that's all for it on good. So go to the next pair. That's next pair will be Euro USD. I don't know why my network is slow, guys. I don't know why my network is slow. I think the Rangers for finish now, and my network is bad. It's supposed to be bringing 4G network, but it's bringing this right here. So just stay and wait for the network. I don't know why my network is slow. So this is Euro USD. As you can see, Euro USD is bearish. And for those that don't know, Euro USD is bearish. Let's start from here. You can see this is a higher high, higher low, higher high. This is a lower low. This is a lower high right here. I'm supposed to count this, but you know, let's still count it. So this is a lower high right here, and we can see Euro USD have this bearish candlestick right here, this weekly bearish candlestick, and you can see anytime we get to this point right here, all these points right here, you can see we drop, get to this same point, we drop, come here again, we drop, this same point right here, we drop, and this same point. So I'm expecting Euro USD to drop, but I'm not liking this EMA right here. This EMA that is having the rejection of this candlestick, I'm not liking it on the weekly time frame. So I'll be watching out for that. And when we go to the daily time frame of Euro USD, we can see the weekly is bearish, the daily is bullish. And how do we know that the daily is bullish? You can see we have this lower low right here, lower high, lower low. Let's just put it like this: lower high, lower low. I don't know why they are sending me this notification. Lower high, lower lower, and this is a higher high because we broke this one here. That's making it a higher high. That's the daily is bullish. You can see the daily is bullish, so the weekly is bearish, the daily is bullish. Now we have not known which one is on the other side of it, and we can see right here daily is bullish, weekly is bearish, and the 4 hour is also what, bearish. So we will go with the 4 hour. You can see right here, this is the higher high right here, higher low, higher high. We shifted structure, lower low, come back to retest it, lower high, then we keep dropping to the downside, lower low, lower high, lower low, and this we're expecting the lower high to this point to drop back down. That's to sell this market to the downside. That's for Euro USD. So we'll wait for Euro USD to sell the market to the downside. And you might be asking, why do I set my take profit at this point right here? You can see right here, this right here. This is where the market is rejected from. So that's where I set my take profits. You can see there's a rejection point right there. That's why I set my take profits at. And we can also see that this is giving us a head and shoulder pattern right here. This is our left, our head, and the right shoulder right here, and the right shoulder. As you can see, that's our left head and the right shoulder over there. So that's all for it about for Euro USD, and we'll move to our next pair, which is AUD USD. And AUD USD will start from the weekly time frame. So you can see right on AUD USD, the weekly time frame is bullish. You can see right here we are having this structure point right here. This is a very strong structure point on the weekly time frame of AUD USD, and we can see right here we have broken above it, and we are waiting for that retest to come back down. So the weekly is bullish, and we can see on the daily time frame of AUD USD is also bullish. Weekly bullish, the daily is bullish. So the 4 hour is acting bearish. The 4 hour is bearish, but we are expecting the market to come back to this structure point to retest my cycle level, that 0.70500 there, so we can sell and we can buy AUD to the upside. So keep in mind, I won't do anything until the market gets to my structure point, give me my confirmation for me to enter a trade, whether it's a bullish pin bar, a bullish engulfing candlestick, or an evening star confirmation for me to take this trade for a buy. Just keep in mind, I won't do anything. The market can still keep going up from here, but I won't do anything until only if I see the market retrace back to my entry point, then give me a confirmation right around here for me to take the trade for buys. So that's all about it for AUD USD. And my next pair will be Euro card. Euro card is looking very nice. If you can see on the weekly time frame of Euro card, you can see on Euro card here is bullish. Euro card weekly is bullish. You can see Euro card is bullish. On the daily time frame of Euro card is bearish. And why do you say the daily time frame of Euro card is bearish? You can see right here. Let's not go further to the back side. You can see right here. This here is a support, break under, come back retest. This is a resistance point right here, and now you can see right here this market is bullish right here. We come under, we break this point right here. This is becoming bearish like that. So this is on the daily time frame is bearish, so we're expecting a retracement back to this point to sell Euro card to the downside. So that's for Euro card daily time frame. So we go to the 4 hours time frame. You can see the 4 hours time frame is already creating that accumulation for it to go back to the upside to give me the confirmation for me to sell to the downside. So I won't do anything. You can see I set my alarm at this point right here, so I'll be notified if the market give me the clear confirmation for me to sell Euro card to the downside. So my next pair will be Euro NZD. So Euro NZD will go to the weekly time frame of Euro NZD. So on Euro NZD we also have somehow similar to Euro card, I think. So you can see right here Euro NZD is bearish right here. On the weekly time frame is bearish. We can see on the daily time frame, daily is bullish, but we are seeing some minor rejection, and the daily is bullish, but we can see whenever market is at this point right here, you can see we head to the upside, and now the market rejected to go to the upside. Now it's bearish, so we will go to sell euro NZD, because it's giving us a clear confirmation that we're going to sell euro NZD, and it's also the daily time frame closed bearish and EMA rejection from this candlestick right here. So we'll go to the 4 hours time frame. As you can see on the 4 hours time frame, we can see right here that this market is giving us, this is the support point right here, this is resistance, support right here, this is support right here. We break under, coming back to this is resistance. I was supposed to take the sell, but I was not online. I ran out of data. That's why I wasn't that's why I didn't take the sell. So I'm expecting it to come back to push to this point right here, to come back up there, because as you can see, the market did some small accumulation points right here, like the market's range in that point there. So I'm expecting the market to pull back up there, so I can take this sell to the downside. If you go to the 2 hours time frame, I think it's looking somehow clean. The 1 hour time frame is giving us a rejection that maybe this market might reject from this point right here and sell to the downside, but I'm expecting to come back up here to give me a clear confirmation, because this is the left, this is the head, this is the right shoulder. You can see left head, right shoulder, retest of the right shoulder to then sell to the downside of euro NZD. So that's all for it about the market. So euro NZD, and the last will be GBP CHF. The last will be GBP CHF. You can see GBP CHF is currently on the weekly time frame is bearish. So we'll go to the daily time frame of GBP CHF. So we can see daily time frame of GBP CHF is bullish. We are bullish on GBP CHF daily time frame. The 4 hour time frame is also bullish. So we will need the market to give us something like this, go back to then buy this market to the upside. That's all for it about GBP CHF. I don't want to make this video too long, guys, so yeah, just stay tuned, and we will see how the market plays for this week. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.